Hi, Virgo. This is your May 2026 love reading. We're going to take a look at the energy surrounding your love life. And we're going to look at the way or whatever, like the person on your mind is thinking about you right now. All right, to start your reading, we've got the Six of Plants. Or in this deck, plants are pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles. So maybe if you're polyamorous, I'm going to say, or if you're not, maybe that's something you could consider. But like, in community receiving, this could also be maybe not as much like romantic love as like community love, but there's definitely the sense of like, also with Ace of Flags, which is Ace of Swords, there's definitely the sense of like interaction and communication and connection with like the larger group of people. And we've got the Castle, which is the tower in this deck. Interesting. So there could be this like rapid change, also something you're not expecting, or maybe you're meeting somebody this month, Virgo, in a community space and you just like weren't expecting, or you're seeing somebody differently. Yeah, as I say that, judgment. So perhaps you're seeing someone differently and you really weren't expecting this, Leo, or Leo, could be a Leo, Virgo, but could be a Capricorn, or I'm sorry, maybe a Capricorn, but a Scorpio with the tower. You really weren't, you didn't think you would see this person that way, or perhaps they didn't think they would see you this way. And finally, we've got the Ten of Lanterns. So I think it's possible that you've had a crush or just like some very like soft feelings for somebody, and you never thought that they would like reciprocate those feelings. And it's happening now, and you're just kind of like, whoa, this like difficult dry period, romantic dry period might be ending. Let's get some clarity on this castle and this tower. We've got the Devil. So don't let your like previous feelings or like your like preconceptions, like what you think about a situation without having the full understanding of it. Don't let that like influence how you move through the situation, Virgo. Because sometimes like you are such a good sign at being prepared and being adaptable to a situation in order for it to make sense for everything. But sometimes you just have to wait it out. And I know that sometimes, Virgo, you want to feel like the situation is like, I don't necessarily say control, but there is this sense of control. Like you want to have a sense of control over your love life, and that makes perfect sense. But I think in this situation, if you're able to step back a little bit and take some time, let the situation simmer, might be for your benefit. Yeah, so clarifying judgment, we've got Seven of Wands. So this is telling me that you're like putting up some boundaries, or somebody's putting up some boundaries, and I think it might be you, Virgo. I think that maybe the difficulty of the situation in the past is giving you some reason to hesitate now, and that's cool. Okay, if you feel like you need to like slow down, like do it. Clarifying the Ten of Wands is the Seven of Pentacles. So again, like you have put a whole lot of work into getting into this place. Not just like romantically in your life, but like in general, like you, maybe your sense of stability, like your career, just everything that matters to you. You spend a lot of time getting your life in like to look a certain way, and you don't have space for somebody to come and like mess it up, and that makes a lot of sense. And so I am encouraging you, yes, like continue to have your boundaries, but also like just be open to what a situation could look like, be open to how it could like evolve. Let's get some clarity on the Six of Pentacles. We've got the Nine of Cups. All right, so I think you, Virgo, you within your love life, you have felt like, okay, um, I'm going to be who, like in your mind, you're like, I'm going to be who I want when I am dating somebody, and that's really good. And I think that is what you should do. And I also think you should keep your heart open. Is all I'm saying. Like, there's so much here that is telling me how hard you worked at establishing your life and at establishing your career and at establishing everything that matters to you. And that's really awesome. But I think it's possible that's made you put you in a place where you feel like your heart is a little bit closed, because you just don't have time to keep it open because it is a lot of emotional energy to have an open heart. And right now, there's an invitation from the universe for you to open your heart and transform and transition. So, to clarify this Ace of Swords, we've got the Two of Pentacles. And this Two of Pentacles card is about transition and change in the material world. It's about how we like make our world look different, how we make money differently, but just like how we transform what we can with our hands and our hard work. And that's what you've done with your love life, Virgo, which is awesome. So now all you have to do is keep your heart open enough so that you can like receive and accept all the blessings that are going to come to you. All right, so let's find out what the person on your mind, like romantically, is thinking about you, Virgo. I want you to enjoy your life. It's possible that there's this separation. I feel like there are some Virgos here that might be thinking about like an ex and kind of reminiscing, and that's okay. You know, that's okay if you're like I said, going slow and just kind of like thinking about like letting those old wounds maybe heal. And the cards are saying that if there's somebody on your mind from before, they really want you to be happy. The thought of you makes me smile inside. And if this is for somebody, if the person on your mind is somebody that is new that you haven't really interacted with, they're feeling you. I mean, they think positively about you. I want more, but I'm scared. So there's a possibility that somebody is like just very apprehensive. That could also be referring to you, Virgo. Karma. So this could be like a karmic relationship. This could be somebody for if past lives are a thing for you, they are for me. Then this could be somebody from a past life. Will I see you again? So you are on their mind, and they're wondering if we'll see you again. And I hope you are doing well. So lots of positivity, and I think this person wants to get to know you, Virgo. But it's a matter of, are you available to be known? Hmm. All right, let's get some oracle messages about your love life in general from the universe for this month. We've got 38, create space. So like I've been saying through the reading, like make space to be known, to be seen, to be like interacted with. 16, ask your soul, like what does your soul want? What does your spirit want? What is right for you in this moment? We've also got 6, grounding. So I don't think that's going to be a problem for you, though, Virgo, being able to stay. I think that you might be worried if you'll be able to stay grounded and like have your personal like autonomy and space within this next relationship, or possibility relationship. And I don't think that's going to be a problem for you. I think you have some appropriate boundaries up. And finally, number 1, soul name. So again, this is somebody who is like a soul, somebody that your spirit has known, somebody that you're meant to at least maybe not if it doesn't work out so that you're like in a relationship or whatever, maybe not that, but at least somebody that you're meant to learn from and know and understand even as a friend in this life. All right, Virgo, if you are still watching, thank you so much. Go back next week, and if you really like this video, then hug the like button or the subscribe button, and I will see you next week. Bye.